My beloved child, do not scroll past this moment. Do not silence this whisper. I am calling you right now, and if you ignore this, you will regret it later. Yes, I speak with urgency, not to frighten you, but to awaken you. There are moments in your life that quietly shape your future. This is one of them. You think you have time. You think you can come back to this later. But I tell you, some doors feel ordinary when they appear, yet they carry extraordinary consequences. I see the crossroad before you. I see the decision you keep postponing. I see the gentle nudge in your spirit that you have been brushing aside. My beloved, this is not random. You are not hearing these words by accident. I have arranged this moment because I love you too much to let you drift into regret. There is something forming in your life right now. A shift, a transition, a defining choice. And if you keep ignoring my voice, if you keep choosing comfort over courage, silence over obedience, distraction over clarity, the weight of what if will follow you longer than you expect. Listen carefully. I am not threatening you. I am protecting you. I am your father, and I see the road ahead long before you take the first step. What feels small today will feel monumental tomorrow. What feels optional now may become painful later. So pause with me. Lean in. If your heart feels this stirring, that is not coincidence. That is confirmation. Let this be the moment you say, I'm listening. Even type it in the comments as a declaration of your readiness. Let it be your line in the sand. Like this message as a sign that you refuse to ignore my guidance. Share it with someone who is drifting, someone who needs a divine interruption. And remain connected. Subscribe, so you do not miss the reminders I send to guard your future. My beloved child, something is about to be revealed to you. A truth that will change how you see your hesitation. Do not turn away now. What I am about to uncover is exactly what your heart has been wrestling with in silence. My beloved child, I see what you have not told anyone. I see the hesitation you disguise as patience. I see the delay you call wisdom. But beneath it I see the fear. You have been tired. Not just physically tired, but soul tired. Tired of trying. Tired of hoping. Tired of stepping forward only to feel resistance. So when I nudge you now, when I whisper for you to move, to trust, to release, part of you pulls back. You tell yourself it is not the right time. You tell yourself you need more confirmation. But deep inside, you already know it is me. I have watched you lie awake at night, replaying conversations in your mind. I have seen you stare at the ceiling, wondering if you missed your chance. I have heard the silent questions you are too proud or too afraid to speak out loud. What if I fail? What if I misheard? What if I step out and nothing catches me? My beloved, I know why you hesitate. You have been disappointed before. You have trusted before. You have taken steps before that did not unfold the way you expected. And so now, you guard your heart. You move slower. You question more. You pretend not to hear me clearly so you can protect yourself from the risk of obedience. But I am not unaware of your history. I was there in every tear you wiped away. I was there in every closed door that bruised your confidence. I was there when you felt embarrassed for believing too much. And I am here now, not to shame you for hesitating, but to gently uncover why you are. You feel something shifting in your life. You sense that remaining where you are is no longer comfortable. Yet stepping forward feels unfamiliar. So you hover in between. Not fully moving. Not fully staying. Just existing in the tension. And you wonder why your peace feels unstable. My child, it is because your spirit recognizes what your mind keeps postponing. There is a quiet instruction I have placed in your heart. It may involve a conversation you need to have, a step of faith you need to take, a habit you need to release, a dream you need to revive. You have tried to silence it, but it keeps returning. I see the conflict within you, the part that longs to obey and the part that longs to feel safe. And I do not condemn you for that struggle. I draw closer. You are not weak for feeling this way. You are human. But you are also mine. And because you are mine, I will not let you settle into a life that is smaller than the one I am leading you toward. My beloved child, now listen closely, because I am about to lift the veil from what you have misunderstood. You think your delay is harmless. You think you are simply waiting for clarity, waiting for confidence, waiting for the perfect conditions. But I tell you gently, what you call waiting has slowly become avoidance. And avoidance, when left unchecked, becomes regret. I do not say this to wound you. I say it to free you. You have been asking me for a sign, yet I have already placed the instruction inside your spirit. You have been asking me to make it louder, clearer, undeniable. But obedience was never meant to be comfortable. It was meant to be trusting. If I removed all uncertainty, there would be no faith in your step. You fear making the wrong move. But what you truly fear is discomfort. You fear being stretched. You fear being seen trying. You fear stepping beyond the familiar walls you have built to protect your peace. Yet those same walls are now limiting your growth. My beloved, comfort can quietly become a cage. You say you feel stuck, but you are not stuck. You are standing still in front of an open door. You say you are confused, but you are not confused. You are wrestling with the cost of moving forward. You say you are unprepared, but I have been preparing you longer than you realize. The regret I warn you about is not punishment from me. It is the natural ache of knowing you ignored your own inner knowing. It is the weight of looking back and realizing you had the chance to trust, and you chose fear instead. I am not angry with you. I am inviting you. Understand this, when I nudge you, it is never to harm you. It is to align you. When I prompt you, it is not to pressure you. It is to position you. I see the path ahead. I see the growth waiting on the other side of your obedience. I see the doors that cannot open until you release what you are clinging to now. You have been asking me to change your life, but transformation requires participation. I will guide you, strengthen you, walk beside you, but I will not override your will. Love does not force. Love invites. And here is the truth that shifts everything. The opportunity before you is not random. It is connected to prayers you prayed months ago. It is connected to tears you shed in private. It is connected to the future you say you desire. Do not sabotage your own breakthrough by pretending you do not hear me. You are closer than you think. The step you fear is the bridge you need. And once you move, you will see that I was not pushing you toward loss. I was leading you into expansion. My beloved child, come closer and let your heart settle as I speak strength back into you. It is not too late. Hear that again until it quiets every anxious thought within you. It is not too late. You have not ruined your destiny. You have not missed your only chance. The very fact that you feel this stirring now is proof that I am still guiding you. If the door were closed, I would not be calling you toward it. You look at the time that has passed and feel regret. You measure your progress against others and feel behind. You replay your hesitation and feel disappointed in yourself. But I do not measure you the way you measure yourself. I see the full landscape of your life. I see the delays that protected you. I see the pauses that preserve you. What you call wasted time, I have used as preparation. You are stronger than you were the last time you stood at a crossroads. You are wiser than you were when you first prayed for change. The tears you cried did not weaken you, they refined you. The doors that closed did not reject you, they redirected you. Even your hesitation has taught you something about what truly matters. Do not let shame speak louder than my promise. When you choose to move now, you will not be stepping into uncertainty alone. I go before you to prepare the ground. I walk beside you to steady your steps. I remain behind you to guard what tries to follow. There is no risk you take in obedience that escapes my covering. You fear that if you act, you might fail. But failure in obedience is growth, not defeat. You fear that others might misunderstand you. But the approval of people has never been the foundation of your calling. You fear discomfort. Yet growth has always required stretching. The seed must break open before it becomes a tree. The night must deepen before the dawn appears. Trust this. When you move in alignment with my voice, heaven responds. Doors begin to shift. Clarity increases. Strength rises within you that you did not know you carried. You will discover that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move with me despite it. What feels delayed has not been denied. I have been shaping your character to sustain the blessing you asked for. If I had given you certain things too early, they would have overwhelmed you. Now you are ready in ways you cannot yet see. Lift your hand, my beloved. The future is not something to dread. It is something I am already standing in, waiting for you. Step forward knowing you are covered, guided, and deeply loved. My beloved child, now the moment has come. You have heard my voice. You have felt the stirring. You understand what you have been postponing. This is your decision point. Do not ignore this and walk away unchanged. Take the step. Make the call. Release what I have asked you to release. Begin what I have placed in your heart. Forgive the person. Apply for the opportunity. End the cycle. Start the discipline. Speak the truth. Pray the prayer you have been avoiding. Trust me enough to move. You do not need every detail mapped out. You need willingness. You do not need to feel fearless. You need to feel faithful. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be responsive. Remember this. Ignoring my whisper leads to regret, but responding to me leads to peace. Delayed obedience drains your spirit, but surrendered obedience restores it. The very thing you fear stepping into holds the growth you have been praying for. And as you choose to listen now, I speak calm over your mind. I speak steadiness over your emotions. I speak courage into your bones. Your future is not fragile in my hands. It is secure. You will not look back on obedience with sorrow. You will look back with gratitude that you trusted me when it mattered most. Rest tonight knowing you are guided. Walk forward knowing you are covered. I am with you in this decision, and I will remain with you long after this moment passes. You are loved. You are led. You are never alone. Be at peace now. My beloved child, if this message stirred your heart, it is because my word is still moving across the earth like a river seeking thirsty souls. When you give, you are not supporting a channel. You are opening wells in dry places. You are placing oil in lamps that are about to go out. You are helping my light reach someone who is one whisper away from regret and one encounter away from restoration. I have said, give and it shall be given unto you. And this is not ink on a page. It is my living promise spoken over you now. When you sow into this mission, You sow into hearts you may never meet, into tears you may never see, into breakthroughs that will echo into eternity. Let this be your moment of action. If you have been waiting for a sign to participate in something eternal, this is it. Do not scroll away from obedience. Do not delay generosity when your spirit is being stirred. There's a harvest attached to your faithfulness. There is multiplication attached to your surrender. As you release your seed through Super Thanks or through the PayPal donation link in the description and the QR code on this video, I see it. I bless it. I breathe upon it. Your giving becomes light in someone's darkness. Your generosity becomes courage in someone's fear. Your obedience becomes the very answer to another person's silent prayer. So act now. So now. Participate now. And watch how I return it to you. Pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing.